Thank you, John. Yes, Leslie has a great recipe for pecan rolls, and I shared this recipe yesterday on my Facebook page and on the Pure Nebraska Facebook page, and it went crazy. It blew up. So many people loving this recipe, Leslie.
Well, you know how I like things simple. Super, super simple, and I don't know if it can get much easier than this one. Because to make cinnamon rolls, usually you have to deal with these and raise it up, punch it down, and all kinds of stuff like that. This is using frozen dinner rolls.
This is it right here.
Yep.
What I love about this recipe is how it looks. There it is right there. It's just, you know it's a good one and it's well loved when it's on an old card like this.
That's right. All right, what you're gonna do, this would be a 9 by 13 if we were making a full batch, but we've already got part of it done.
Okay.
So we're just gonna take some butter, if I can do it here.
Coat the pan.
Coat the pan with butter.
Okay.
And leaving plenty in there isn't going to hurt a thing. That just adds to the taste.
And so you like doing that versus spraying?
With this recipe, yes.
You've got to have that extra butter.
I like the butter. You can spray it, but then what does that add to it?
No, because we love the butter. Okay.
Darn right. Okay, sprinkle some nuts in there.
Nuts, okay.
Yep. Just coat the bottom of it with the nuts. That's where your pecan rolls are, because when you get done with it, you're just going to flip it over. So that's the top.
Do I save any back? Or put it all in?
Put them all in.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, then you take your frozen dough and lay them out in here.
Oh. Just like that.
And then what you're going to do is, I'm not doing that very neatly, but they're there.
That's okay.
They're there.
There we go.
All right. Now you're going to sprinkle over the top of it cinnamon and butterscotch pudding.
Ooh, that came out kind of... That doesn't hurt. Okay.
Now, you have to use the cooked kind. You cannot use instant butterscotch pudding.
Okay.
But this makes such a difference.
Ooh.
You wouldn't believe how much difference this makes.
You know, a lot of people on Facebook were saying,
Oops.
this is their favorite recipe. This is the recipe that they always have used. And I never would have thought of using that with butterscotch.
Isn't that so cool? Now, then you take some brown sugar and some butter. You pour that over the top. I don't know how well this is going to pour. Oh, it's doing great.
Yeah.
All right.
Great, okay.
Now.
We're about running out of time here, Leslie. So
Okay, cover that up. You can just put a towel over the top of it or some wax paper and a towel. Set it on the counter overnight. In the morning, you throw it in a 350 oven for 30 minutes and you're done. Okay. How easy is that?
It's very good, too.
Yes, it is. It is. And I have to give compliments. I was going to give Karen credit for this, our CommonGround coordinator in Nebraska, but it's actually her husband's mother's recipe.
He's right here.
And he's here. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Dan, for this recipe. This is a huge hit. And again, you guys can find this recipe on our Pure Nebraska Facebook page. Thank you, Leslie, for sharing.
You're welcome. I'm glad to be here.
All right. Perfect for your sweetheart tomorrow. Back to you, John.